Time to take off. Welcome on into another episode of the Crypto Doe Show. It is currently December 4th. December 4th, 2025. Q4. The last quarter. It is the last quarter and the last month of the Gregorian calendar. I'm Crypto Doe once again, here to share everything I know with you guys so together we can go further than Wells Fargo. Smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, that's all I ask. If you hear a little bit of noise and clinkling in the background, I'm at work while working, recording while working, so pardon the little noise. Now, I told you guys that Bitcoin is considered bearish if it doesn't break above 94K. I've been saying that for a while. Go check out my other videos. I even go check out my posts. It's timestamp. But I also stated that if Bitcoin can rise above 94,000, let's just say 95K, and close above it for a couple of days, this would change things for Bitcoin. We're headed to probably 100. Right now, we're on the borderline, right? Right now, we are on the borderline. We're hovering, last time I checked, we came to 92,000. We're playing with 92 and 93. We hit 94 and then we bounced right down, right? Not bounced, we actually went right down afterwards. So we didn't close above. We didn't get a chance to close above 94, so that doesn't change the sentiment. Now, this morning when I checked, we were at 92. Bitcoin can come down to 90,000 and still rally up. Oh yeah. Excuse me. Oh yes, we surely can. We can come down to 90,000 and still rally up. If we don't close above 95, we're still considered bearish. Is this another bull trap? The last time I called for a bull trap, guess what? It was a bull trap. You thought everything was peaches and cream until it wasn't. And I thought about it like this, right? You got to think about it. People, as far as liquidity, or as far as the market, whoever shorted Bitcoin lost, because we was at 80,000 and people thought it was going to go down some more, which I thought that it was too. So I'm one of those, but I don't short the market or anything along that nature. I buy and hold. So I bought some, but I didn't sell any, you know? Alma They Fun said, what's up from New Zealand? Big ups to New Zealand. Big ups to New Zealand. What's going on? Harry Kill said, yo, what's going on? Smash that like button, subscribe to my channel. This is your first time here. Smash that like button, subscribe to my channel. That's all I ask. Get me to 10,000 subs by the end of the year. You have Arlo Graham. What's up from the UK? What's going on? What's going on in the UK? What's going on in New Zealand? What's going on? Let me know how crypto is moving in your county, your country, your state, and or your island. Let me know. Is it crypto friendly? What's going on? Is it regular? Is it regulations going on? Is the government still pissed that the people is getting some form of financial freedom and allowing to build wealth in different categories without them regulating the thing as of yet? Let me know. So with that being said, let's get back onto the story. Bitcoin is at night. If Bitcoin can hold and get above 95,000, we will be considered bullish. If not, we're going to be considered bearish. Now, like I said, 80,000, when Bitcoin was at 90,000 and it fell to 80,000, right? So many longs got liquidated. Now, when it hit 80,000, a lot of people shorted the market. It went right back up. to 90,000, right? It's so funny this is why I don't play with the market, right? This is why I don't swing trade and do this and do that. I'm not doing that with the market, because I'll be pissed. Even stop losses get stomped out too. You can set out all your little automations and they still get stomped out. Hence October 10th, you know how many people lost millions and millions of dollars and they had stop losses and they stop losses got violated? So they put insurance on their bet, but the insurance didn't come through. You know, and it's not a funny matter, but it's just, it is what it is, right? This is why I don't trade like that. I buy low, and at a certain point, when it hit my point, I don't care if I'm waiting 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 10 years. I don't care. When it hit my price point, that's when I'm selling. To me, it's easier that way, but you have to be super disciplined and you have to exercise something called patience. And the last time I checked, patience win in this market. This is why 90%, 98% of traders lose, while 100% of true investors win. Like real investors, like valued investors, they win because they cloud out all the noise. They're not looking at their portfolio every day. They're like, okay, I buy Bitcoin at 100,000. When it go to 200,000, I'm selling. It may be 5 years from now. You get it? So they have to play the patient game. Now, sometimes traders do end up becoming lucky and win, but I noticed that the dopamine released on winning, it creates an addictive behavior. It creates an addictive activity. It's not healthy because you're going to be chasing that high for a while trading. I've been there. I did it. I don't like it. I don't want to go back there. I just like researching, setting myself up, do my research, allocate some money, set a certain price point, and that's when I'm selling. That's it. Research good projects of value. Research is definitely important. A lot of people don't want to do that. Check out the company. Check out their balance sheet. Check out what's going on. Check out if they innovated anything. What have they been developing lately? Who's their partners? Check out their roadmaps. Are they abiding by their roadmaps? Like, these things are so important, right? This is why I like the XRPs and the ADA and the Clanker and the Zora, you know, and the reactive token. These are the things that lately I've been investing in. Well, XRP, I'm done investing in XRP. I think I already invested enough, you know? So I'm just, you know, at a certain price point, and then I'll sell some XRP and keep some for the long haul, right? Bitcoin, I'm going to be buying no matter what the price is. I'm going to be buying. I like when Bitcoin come down lower and lower and lower because I stack up more BTC, right? And then also use this to actually set up your pension fund. Make sure you get tax advisories and CPAs and all these things, because you can set up don't depend on a company to set up your pension fund. And yes, I still work, but I don't depend on them to set up what I'm going to make later on. No, you as a human being should secure your future. It isn't in the company's best interest. What if the companies go bankrupt? What if the companies go bankrupt and they decide to say, you know what, in order for us to still remain open, we have to take your pension? That's a year's worth of saving. You know how many people are relying on their pension? So, saying it all to say, I don't want to be that person. So I'm not. So I'm going to make sure that I'm allocating life insurance and different policies that allows me to have compound interest, and I can live large towards the end of my journey. Even if that's if I get there, who knows? But I'm going to plan and prepare for it. So when I get older, I don't have to worry about this, that, and the third. You know? I don't have to worry about those things. I think everyone should have that mentality, or learn and gain that mentality. I like reading tax books too. Because if you making the money with crypto, right? How can I save, right? the wealthy think about, well, how could they save and how could they legally pay less in taxes? I didn't say illegally. I said, how could you legally pay less in taxes? It's your responsibility to gain that knowledge. Yes, hire a CPA. Yes, hire a tax advisor. But also remember, they're using software. So if they're using software, and they don't want to do the work, right? The responsibility still lies on you. So I will still be educating myself too at the same time. Yes, hire the people that know more than I do, but at the same time, stay sharp. Stay sharp. You know? So I wanted to talk about that, letting you guys know if Bitcoin, the main topic is if Bitcoin can stay above 95 or get above 95, then we can be talking about a bullish thing. If not, we're still considered bearish. So we right here, it's a fine line right now. It's one hell of a fine line. On that note, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. This is another episode of the Crypto Dough Show. I appreciate everyone for tuning on in. I wish that everyone have a wonderful, wonderful day. They say you earn what you kill. So go out and get something. Go out and make something happen. And on that note, put on your seatbelt. This is damn near time to take off. Also, check out my crypto merch store. It's going to be in the description as well. Check out my crypto merch store. Put on your seatbelts. It is time to take off.